Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another weekly vlog. I am super excited for this vlog because, well, actually I'm not. So it is my first week back to work after spring break. So while that is not exciting, I am excited to do another weekly vlog because I actually really did enjoy the weekly vlog I did last time, which was my spring break, which I have uploaded if you'd be interested in watching it. And I thought I would do another one because I just felt like it. So in this video, we're going to do a week-long vlog, and this one's gonna be a little bit different because my husband is going to be out of town starting on Wednesday morning, and he won't be back until like Sunday night, I think. So it's just gonna be me with the kids going to work, running errands, and all of that kind of stuff. So you'll get to follow me around for this week and then kind of talk through what I'm gonna be reading. And reading wise for today, I'm super excited because I just finished reading or listening to on Audible Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. And then I picked up another audiobook right afterwards. That is Lynn Painter's Made for Each Other. I have started it today and I'm already 53% through this book and I cannot wait to read more. I actually have already put in an order for pickup at Barnes to get the physical copy of this book because I have really been enjoying it. I will be finishing it today, and then I will also be picking up the physical copy of this book tomorrow on the way home from work. I have that going on reading wise, and then I have on Libby, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, which is the physical book that I have been really struggling to try to finish. Having it on Kindle makes it go by so much faster. I don't know what it is with the Kindle. I read so much faster, or I feel like I read so much faster. So Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, I am now like 81% through, and I only have like 2.5 hours left of this book. So my goal for today is to finish the audiobook of Made for Each Other by Lynn Painter. And then tonight I want to finish Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil before I go to bed. So hopefully by tomorrow's check-in, I will have 2 books read. That is the plan. It is now like 5 p.m. So I'm hanging out at the house just for a little bit. My husband had to run some errands, and then we'll be having dinner, doing all the nighttime stuff. So there's probably not going to be another check-in tonight, but I will try to check in tomorrow. I may end up doing a morning check-in because I just ordered and received a new car mount for my DJI Pocket 3, so I'll be able to record better in my car. So maybe I'll do a check-in in the morning while I'm driving into work. That would be exciting, and I'll be able to kind of test out how this works. So all that to be said, I will check in with you tomorrow to give you my thoughts on the books that I'm reading today, and we'll see where tomorrow goes. So this is a wonderful start to the morning. I'm really hoping you can hear me because I did not bring my mic. I didn't think this morning. So this morning I woke up an hour late. So I am rushed out of the house to get to work, and I'm just gonna have to make up that hour somewhere else for the rest of the week, which shouldn't be hard because I'm gonna end up going to work a little bit earlier than expected tomorrow and through the rest of the week actually. So my eyes are like literally watering. It's driving me insane this morning. So today is Tuesday, and last night I did finish Made for Each Other by Lynn Painter, and then I wanted to read Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, but I wasn't able to get that read at all yesterday because I had unexpectedly car rides I had to go on with my husband that took me much longer. I didn't get those done until 8:30. We had to run some errands, and by the time we got back, and then I had to get my daughter dressed for bed and all that kind of stuff, I didn't get a chance to do physical reading after audiobook reading. So that will be the plan for today. But audiobook wise, after I stop recording, I'm going to start my next audiobook, which is Savor It by, I can't remember what her first name is. Like DeWitt is the last name. This is another fake dating little rom-com book. I've never read anything by this author before, so I'm really excited to read it. It was also on Libby, and I have to return it in 3 days. And it's a little 8-hour rom-com romance, so it's not going to take me very long. I'll be able to finish it hopefully today, in between me working, driving into work, driving home from work, and everything else that I have going on today. I should be able to have it finished. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to be sitting in traffic because I absolutely hate going into work this late, because this is when everyone else in town is going into work, and so traffic is ridiculous. Me getting to work an hour earlier definitely cuts down on all that traffic, so I am fully expecting to be sitting for quite a while in traffic trying to get on site. So this is the perfect time to start an audiobook. So I'm going to cut it here and start my audiobook, which I am very excited about. So I will try to do a check-in in a little bit and let you know what I thought about the book so far.
Sable, I can see you, I shout to no avail.
All right, you're back. It is Wednesday afternoon, and I did no recording today. I thought I was going to take you in the car, but I switched cars. My husband is now out of town, so I am driving his truck, and I hadn't gotten it all set up to my specifications, my cleanliness. And so I did not get a chance to set up my camera holder or anything like that. So I will try to do that for tomorrow so we can chat on the way in to work. So I didn't get to do any kind of recording so far today. It is now almost 5 o'clock. So I will chat with you on the book that I'm reading. So last night I did not get finished with Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I did not even open that book. I need to open that book though, because my hold, the digital hold that I have through Libby, it was a skip the line book. It is ready to be returned very soon. I only have 3 days left of that loan, and so I need to read it. So I have not read that. I will read it tonight though. That is my goal. I will read it tonight. But I am listening to, last night, I listened to even more of Savor It. And I am now on chapter 16, which is 51% through the book. And it's now going to start doing, I think it's going to be like a fake dating type scenario. So I'm really enjoying the book. It's not my favorite. It's still a very good book, but it's not like I'm obsessed with it right now. But it is really good. I'm really excited to see where the story goes and how it kind of finishes up and how they get together and all that kind of stuff. So that is where I am with reading. So my goal today is I want to try to finish Savor It, which I don't know if I'll be able to do because I won't be able to do. So I have 4 hours left of Savor It on the audiobook. There's no way I'm going to be able to get finished with this book and also read a bunch of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. So I think I'm going to focus on Bury Our Bones. And then once that is done, then I'll jump on to Savor It and try to finish that, because Savor It is also due in 3 days. But with Savor It, I can listen to it in my car. And I'll definitely be able to get finished with that no later than tomorrow if I listen to it at work, on the way to work, on the way home from work, and all that kind of stuff. So that is the plan for today. My husband is, like I said, out of town. So it's just me with the girls. My oldest is hanging out with her friends right now. My youngest is back there on her tablet, which I'm sure you've seen her kind of walking in the background. She's been snacking on my Starburst. So it's going to be me and her for a little bit. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner. We have to figure that out, but we'll get it taken care of. So hoping for a quiet, chill night, and we'll see how much reading I can get done because it's very quiet right now. But that is all that I have. I am also watching right now Larry's vlog. Let me show you. They're mechanical, and then the view with the car. I love watching Larry's vlogs. They are just so much fun to watch. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. So I'm gonna finish watching her part 1 of her Ireland vlog and then go get dinner, and then we'll start our nighttime routine and hopefully get some reading done. So that's the plan for now. I will check back in a little bit maybe if I have time and I remember. And if not, I'll try to set you up tomorrow in my husband's truck using my new little DJI car mount. So I will hopefully see you guys either later on tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, you're just gonna have to go there. It's not centered, but honestly, this is the best I can do right now. So, last night, I tried to read Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil while I was in bed, but I got tired. So I went to sleep really early because I normally don't hang out in my bed when I'm not sleeping. Usually my bed is too comfortable. So I can't just like lounge in my bed and just hang out. I will fall asleep, and that is literally what happened. So I only got like 2% read on Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. So not a whole lot to recap for today. I do have work obviously, and then I'm going to be picking up my daughter at elementary school and then going home, doing maybe some reading before I take her to gymnastics. I will be doing reading at gymnastics, which is good. So hopefully I'll be able to get some of Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil read while I was there. And then finish up that book tonight. Because like I said, it is due back through Libby in 2 days now. And because it's a skip the line copy, I can't renew it. I have to turn it in. And there's currently a hold on it, so I can't immediately get it right back. So I have to return it, and I won't be able to get the digital copy for a while. So I need to finish it within 2 days, preferably tonight. And then I also am 50-something% through with Savor It. So I'm going to also be listening to that through Libby on the audiobook. I have to return that in 2 days. So I have 2 books in 2 days that I have to finish, and I am 50% through the audiobook and 80% through the digital book. So definitely be able to get that finished. So that is my check-in for today. It is 7:48 and I need to get into the office. I have so many meetings today. I think I'm in back-to-back meetings starting at 10, maybe even earlier, honestly. I think my meetings start at like 9, and then I'm in literal back-to-back meetings until 2 o'clock when I leave. So I don't even think I have a lunch break. I'm gonna have to dip out of a meeting early so I can run to the cafeteria, get some food, and come right back up to my office and eat during that next meeting. So not fun. I hate days that are in back-to-back meetings because I feel like I get absolutely nothing accomplished, but it's the way it goes, I guess. So that is it for Thursday's check-in. The sun literally just came up over this building, and if I did not have this here, I would be blinded by the sun. That's gonna be it for right now. I'll try to do another check-in later on tonight, maybe after I get back from gymnastics, give you an idea of how much I was able to get read while at gymnastics and then after school. And yeah, I really don't want to go into work though. I've been doing my job, my like career field I've been in the financial career field for over 20 years, doing my specific job for 13 of them. And I am just so burnt out and annoyed with my job. I've applied for 2 jobs doing something completely different. One of them is in a completely different agency, which I'm really hopeful for. I really want that one, even though it's probably going to be overall a pay reduction. The pay scale is the same, but the financial increases throughout the years is probably going to be lower than what I would do in my current agency, just because of the pay scale, the way that my agency manages our pay. It's basically, I'm on right now, if you're in the federal government, you know what I'm talking about. I'm currently on an NH position, which is a completely different pay scale than the GS pay scale for the federal government. So my current agency, in my current job, I'm on an NH, but the agency that I want to move to is on a GS pay scale because of the type of job I would be doing. It doesn't qualify for NH, but I really just want to go to a different agency. I want to try something new, and I'm ready for a change. Even though I just moved to Alabama into this current agency like 5 years ago, I'm honestly very over it. So I've applied for 2 jobs, one of them outside of my agency, one of them inside my agency but in a different career field, and that one is an NH, so that's a benefit, I guess, but it's also in my current agency, which I don't want to stay in. I keep checking my emails to see how far they are in the application process. They're reviewing all the applications right now. I really hope I get the outside agency one, because I just want something different. I'm just over it. Okay, I have now vented and killed another like 4 minutes, so I need to go inside. I need to stop lollygagging in the car and just face my job. Just go in and get it done. I don't want to though. Okay, I'm done. I need to go. Parking lot's gonna start getting very full, and I don't want to be talking on my phone when I'm surrounded by cars and people walking into the building. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. All right, we are back at this horrible angle with this horrible lighting, but I wanted to do a check-in. I got to work actually pretty early. I'm like 20 minutes early, so this is the perfect time to do a check-in. It is Friday morning, and I can thankfully say that I finished Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I ended up giving that book 3.5 stars. So last night I also was able to renew the audiobook for Savor It, because I was really scared that it was going to get sent back before I finished it. Luckily through Libby, I was able to renew it. At one point, there were people waiting in line for the audiobook, but when I tried to renew it, nobody was waiting, so I was able to renew. So I have that for another 20 something days, which is great, but I'm not going to need the 20 days. I will finish that book today or tomorrow. My goal is to finish it today, because honestly, it's Friday at work. Friday at work is very chill and slow. So I do intend on maybe having that book playing in my AirPods while I am going about emails and things like that. So I should be able to finish it today at work, honestly. But if not at work, then this afternoon. So I will finish that book also. And then I don't know what I want to read. I have a couple other audiobooks that I've downloaded off of Libby. I know I have Paris Hilton's memoir. And then I have, what is that called? Oh, it was a book that someone had mentioned on TikTok. It must have been TikTok. I think that's what I saw it on. It's an audiobook, but it's a age gap romance that apparently is really popular. When I downloaded it, it was like on hold. Like I had to wait like 2 weeks before I could even get it. And then once I downloaded it, when I was looking later for other audiobooks to see what was available, there were like 4 people waiting on that book. So it's apparently very popular. I'll try to put it up on the screen. I do not remember what it's called, but I have that one. I think the rest of March is going to be all audiobooks. I really don't think I want to pick up a physical book. I do have a lot of physical books that I'm really, really, really excited for April, because I feel like I'm starting to come out of my reading slump now, which is amazing. So I have already set aside a bunch of my physical books that I want to read in April. So I think I'm just going to ride out the rest of March audiobook style and hope to get me back on the very excited path of reading again, because I feel like audiobooks are definitely a good way to get out of a reading slump, because it's reading, but it's not physically just sitting there with a book in your hand. It kind of lets you do stuff while also reading. So I think the rest of March is going to be audiobook. I think this is going to be an audiobook March. So I think that's the plan. So I am going to, now that I've killed about 8 minutes, I'm going to pack up my stuff, go inside, get ready for the day, and really hope that this is going to be a quick day. Fridays are usually very easy because people don't work on Fridays. They have alternate work schedules, so a lot of people take off every Friday. I wish I was one of them. I used to be one of them, but now I cannot because of being on site makes it very difficult to work extra hours to have Friday off, but maybe I'll get back to that at some point. So I think that's going to be my check-in for now. I will check in a little bit later, maybe when I get home tonight. And I think that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and unfortunately get myself into this office and see what awaits me on Friday. Okay, welcome to Saturday morning. It is me and my youngest back there. We are going to be going to lunch at Panera today, and then gonna go to the library because I have a book that I'm about to pick up that I put on hold, which I'm so excited to read, which is gonna be part of my April TBR. Then I'm also gonna go to Barnes. I have Made for Each Other that I read earlier this week on Libby, the audiobook. Really, really, really enjoyed that book. It's a Lynn Painter book, but I usually have all of Lynn Painter's books. I usually go ahead and purchase them automatically because she is an auto-buy author for me. And that book came out last year, but for some reason I didn't buy it already. It was very strange. I don't know why I did not have that book already in my collection, but I had to go ahead and read it, and I bought it. So it is ready for me to pick up at Barnes. So I'm going to go and pick that up today, along with kind of perusing around to see if there's anything else that looks interesting at Barnes. I did make an order at Barnes already for some books that were not inside the store, which we will talk about when I get back home because I don't have the list with me. But that is the plan for today. Lunch, Barnes, library, and then I think I'm going to take my youngest to the jump park. And while I'm there, I'm going to be listening to my audiobook, which is Savor It. I'm still reading that. I did not get that much read last night, so I'm going to continue to read it. I also have it on Libby audiobook and Kindle for Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to be doing like an immersive reading while she is jumping. And then we'll just have to see kind of where the day takes us. So we're going to head out to lunch, and then I'll take you along with me and do some book shopping and do some reading today. So that is my Saturday, and I'm super excited. The goal for today is to finish Savor It. That is what I would really, really, really hope to get accomplished today, but we'll have to see. But that's what I'm gonna shoot for. So I'm gonna finish Savor It, crossing fingers, but let's see where Saturday takes us. Okay, I'm doing a little check-in for today we just got done a little bit ago. I forgot to do the recording of finishing up Barnes. We just got done picking up my daughter's new like leotard and some shorts that she can wear to gymnastics. So we just got done with that, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the books that I got at Barnes. So the first book that I got, this is what I ordered and had for pickup. This is Made for Each Other. I read this already on Libby through the audiobook and I really enjoyed it. This is Lynn Painter's books. I love Lynn Painter and I was surprised I had not already purchased this. And so I went ahead and got it. But then while I was at Barnes, I realized there's actually more books of Lynn Painters that I don't actually own. So I had to rectify that. And I got Accidentally Amy. And I want to say I remember when this came out. And I don't remember if it had the best reviews. But I went ahead and got it anyways because I love Lynn Painter's books. They're just really quick, short, very easy to read romances. So I picked up Accidentally Amy. And then I also got Happily Never After. And I also remember when this came out, I want to say, because it sounded intriguing when it came out, but for some reason I never purchased it. So I got Happily Never After. So I have now 3 new Lynn Painter books. And then the last book that I got at Barnes was Abby Jimenez's The Night We Met. I love and adore every single one of Abby Jimenez's books. Bless you. And I was super excited to pick this up. I am upset because the last 2 books, I think, of hers that have been published, they have been published in hardback. And the rest of her books I have in paperback. So I'm kind of upset that they are now converting to hardback books. It's not going to match the rest of my Abby Jimenez backlog, but it is what it is. So I have The Night We Met. And then at the library, I picked up One Piece. This is volume 1. This is a manga. And I really was excited to read this because I know it's a really popular manga. I believe they have a live action movie on Netflix potentially. I'm not quite sure. I also see this when I am getting my Hobonichis every year because this is Japanese and One Piece is really popular and there are some One Piece Hobonichi covers and things like that. So it's always intrigued me and I finally decided I just need to read it. So I did pick up volume 1. I have literally no idea how many volumes this story has, but I'm gonna go ahead and try volume 1. And then while I was at the library, my daughter got herself a chapter book as well. She got Star Friends Night Shadows by Linda Chapman. So she is reading her chapter book. So she's been reading it while we were at the store and she's already on, are you on right here? Chapter 35 or page 35? Yeah. She is doing amazing all the way to page 35. But that is what I have picked up at Barnes. Last night I did go ahead and do some more orders for Barnes & Noble for delivery and pre-order. And now we're going to go to the jump park and Zoe's going to go and jump for however long she wants to. And then after that, we're going to head home. So that is my check-in for Saturday afternoon. And I will talk to you guys in a little bit.
Bye.
Okay, I'm back from all of my errands. I am changed. Not because I wanted to, but I actually needed to because the last little thing that we did today was after the jump park, went to Sam's because I needed to get some oranges and apples and some energy drinks, some Alani. And while I'm there, I also picked up a bottle of cherry Moscato, which I had never had that I remember. I typically don't drink at all, but these last couple of weeks, I have just been on my last nerve. And so I needed it. So I went to Sam's, picked up the things that I needed to pick up and drove home. Everything was fine. When I got I parked my truck, was getting things out of the truck to put away. Somehow in transit, the navel oranges that I bought got smushed up, I guess, against something, and an orange basically exploded all over the inside of the orange bag, which I did not know until I picked it up and I got orange juice all over me. So that was great, but got everything put away. I washed all of the oranges so I could make sure they weren't all sticky. And now I'm home and I'm ready to sit down. I got to make dinner soon, but I'm ready to sit down and just do some reading and relax for the rest of the night. Drink me some wine after it's been chilled and just wind down the day. But I did get home and see that I had some packages. So I went to open them. One of them I'm extremely excited about. So I ended up ordering from Poppy and Peonies a new purse. I have recently just bought from them this like very large tote bag, which I love. It's one of the ones that have the two like interior little pockets that you can put your drinks in. It's got a ton of space, a ton of storage. It will fit easily. I have like a laptop sleeve that you can attach to here. It's just the perfect size for just throw everything in your bag type thing. It has a separate handle too. It is perfect. I love taking this into work, but I wanted to have something that was a little bit smaller for just, you know, going around town, doing a little bit of shopping. I don't need to carry everything with me when I'm just going to like Target or the store or anything like that. So I ordered another bag from them along with a couple like little accessories, and it finally got delivered and I'm so excited. So they come in these cute little bags, which I adore. I love the packaging. So I'm gonna open the bag first, and I'm the most excited for this. This is what the bag looks like. It is again the green color, and I loved this. What really got me was the zipper, like zips all the way down, like almost to the very, very bottom. So you can open it so wide, which I love. And then it has a little like snap in the back. It has an inside key leash. It has one little pocket here, open pocket, a zipper, and then it has two little side pockets, but like it'll open so wide, and I feel like this is going to be perfect little, you know, around town shopping. It does come with a strap, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna have a to work tote bag and then a around town handbag, and I am so thrilled and so excited. So I'm gonna be moving things over into this new bag. This is the little strap. I have the bag, and then I'll open the little accessories as well. I got this matching green little accessory thing that I can put like lipstick and lip gloss and things like that. So little small bag matches the green, which I love. And then the last accessory I got is a little wallet. It has a nice little snap. It has a zipper on this side for like a little coin purse. And then you have the wallet, you have the money thing. So this is just a perfect little, oh, and there's like a little pocket here that you can put like gift cards and things. So I am going to be so excited. I love this. I love the green. I am all about hunter green. I think this is called, what color is this actually? This is called heritage green. This is my heritage green bag, which I love. It is amazing. Love this. So I'm gonna be setting this up very soon. I'm gonna get everything situated. And then I also got, I have so much stuff all on the floor now. I also got 2 boxes in the mail that I was very excited to buy. A little handy dandy knife. These should both be from TikTok Shop, which I'm surprised one of these is in such a big box. I feel like it's unnecessary. I feel like a large box was not needed for this particular order. but whatever. Okay, so this is from, I ordered from Doll 10. I saw this on TikTok. It's one of those like finishing powders. I don't really wear a lot of makeup, honestly. I just don't like the way it feels. And I'm getting older and I don't want a lot of stuff on my face. The majority of the time I have a little bit of blush or bronzer, but mostly it's just mascara and eyebrow, like clear gel. I don't even put like actual eyebrows, like eyebrow color on my eyebrows. It's just clear. But I wanted to get something. I liked this because this says it's a water blur. It's a talc-free finishing powder. And it says it has aloe vera extract, cloudberry, coconut oil, cucumber seed oil, grapeseed oil, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptides, prickly pear extract, and rice starch. It's supposed to hydrate, blur, and refresh, which sounds extremely interesting. So I ordered it from Doll 10, and on TikTok it had a package or a like set where you got this and you got the brush, which I'm all for when products give you a brush. Plus this one just looked so soft, and it is so soft. Oh, I like it. So I bought these. I'll be trying them out and hopefully I like it. I really like the hydrating. I don't like to be super matte and dry because I feel like it seeps into my wrinkles because I am 47 almost this year. That is crazy. And then the other package I got, I also bought off a TikTok shop, which I'm surprised this is such a big box because I ordered 2 things and for some reason they came separately. The first thing I ordered that came in first was not in a big box like this, so I don't know why this was needed, but you know, whatever. Protect the product, I guess. This big box was for this one product. This is the Kiko Double Touch, like a liquid lipstick, but it also has a gloss on top. I already have number 120. I don't remember what the number or what the name is. This is 103. And so this is, if you watch TikTok, this is the ad where you see someone with like a clear straw and it's over the gloss. They like rub it over their lips, over the gloss, and it doesn't the gloss doesn't come off. That's what this is. I have, like I said, the other color. I do really like it. The gloss isn't sticky, which I appreciate. And the color is really nice. I really do like the color and I like the gloss of this lipstick. So I bought this, and this is number 103. And like I said, I also have 120. So those were all the packages that came in while I was out. And I think that's probably going to wrap up my last check-in for Saturday. I will probably do a check-in today. Actually, let me really quickly. I did listen to some more of Savor It while I was at the Jump Park. I listened to it and I also read it on my Kindle. So my Kindle says that I am now 76% through, and it says that I have 1 hour and 37 minutes left in the book. So I will be finishing that tonight, which is very exciting. And then I'm probably going to either pick up Heartstopper Volume 2, because I do have that ready on Hoopla, or I might pick up my One Piece manga that I got from the library today. We'll kind of have to see what I'm in the feel for, but I really don't think I want to start another like big book right now, but we'll have to see. I'm probably going to lean more toward reading the Heartstopper volumes 2, 3, and 4 because I have those. And then I should be able to get volume 5 on April the 1st. So I kind of want to get that taken care of. So I think that's going to be the plan. I'm going to clean up the mess that I just made with all of the boxes, get my new bag situated. I have to make dinner and do all of the normal nighttime stuff, and then wind down, finish up, savor it, and I'll come back tomorrow with my final thoughts on that book and give you kind of my star ratings for it. I'm liking it so far, but I'll hold my thoughts until tomorrow. So I'm going to decompress for the night. So I'll just finish up the rest of the night and I will check in with you guys tomorrow.